Alright, what is up guys? Welcome back to our part 4 episode of FTL Multiverse Vanilla Voyages with the Gila monster. In the last episode, we traversed through the hacker sector and blew up a bunch of hackers and absolutely decimated them. And we also got some new weapons like this bomb, although I'm pretty sure we had that already. I upgraded my systems here, and I think we're ready to go to the... I know I said in the last episode that we're going to the Elystrian Oasis, but I want to see the Imperial New Homelands. What's that all about? You've entered hyperspeed. Okay, continue. Proceed to the crystalline New Homelands. These are, in fact, the second homeworlds of the Crystals after being forced out of their sector by greedy, quote, pioneers. The Crystals have immigrated to this sector and called it their own. Some of the staunchest xenophobic Crystals reside here, so be careful who you come in contact with. Whoa, this is nice. You've arrived in the newly founded homeworlds of the crystalline race. Much of this place is under construction, as their citizens flock from their original homeworlds, but there is still no doubt that the Crystals hold a strong grip over this sector, and they aren't eager to let foreigners ruin their lives for a second time. The guard hails you, and while their captain's face is featureless as always, their tone suggests they would be wearing a frown. Blah, more aliens. It is like you foreigners have a death wish. Try to talk it out with them. The Crystals will have none of it. You are naive. Though you claim that you will bring no harm to us, your mere presence here will drag the rebels closer. You are a threat to our security, and we cannot allow you to pass. Notoriety increase for the Crystallines. Well, I hope you don't mind having your weapons hacked, you xenophobic bastards. Uh-oh. ASB. Alright. Kill their crew. Dang it. Can't do anything. Cloak. Send in more crew. Ow! What the heck? They hit us for 4 damage in this room and are piloting. How does that even make any sense? It's fine. Now we're just decimating their weapons. Face this. Yeah, get out of here. Alright, their weapons don't stand a chance now. Pheromone up! Come on. Nice. Nice. Dodge the ASB. Okay. We killed the Crystals. You have defeated the Crystal Guard. Without crew on board to stop you, you can investigate their cargo. You find a weapon to bring back to the ship and move on to scrap their hull. We got an Elite Crystal Mark 1. A salvage mission. Run a salvage mission. Survey the nearby area. We find nothing. Okay. Crystal Burst Mark 1. Modified projectile weapon that fires shield-piercing crystals. Elite variant that always applies lockdown and pierces 2 shields. Wow. So it's a 2-shot, basically a 2-shot laser that pierces shields and causes a breach. Very, very good. Alright, our crew is ready. Okay, so here's the bounty from the last episode with the cloners. And here's the quest from the Federation Distress Signal, also from the last episode. Uh-oh, what is this ancient wreckage? In front of your ship is a massive cubicle cruiser, its exterior covered in small green lights. Though the ship is completely unmoving, the dim glow from the green lights suggests there still might be some form of power on board. It's very possible the ship might contain something of value, but you can't guarantee it. Do you want to send a team on board? Yes. Your crew find the interior of the ship void of oxygen, and scans show no life support has ever been installed. We have nothing to proceed with. Okay, let's repair the hull with some scrap. Let's go here. Alright, automated Federation drone. Scan your ID. Okay, let's buy some stuff. Now, we're selling the beam, buying a bunch more missiles and drone parts, and some fuel. We're buying a Hermes missile to replace our Boreas missile. And that should be good. All we need to do now is hoard a bajillion butt ton of scrap. We just need a whole bunch of scrap. So let's go to this quest. You've arrived at the location of the Federation distress call from the last episode. Except, there's no Federation ship here. Instead, there's a massive hacker cruiser waiting for you. You think you're clever? Do you even know how long it took to set up all those stations? Well, it doesn't matter now. This is what you get for crossing the hacker clan's path. Alright, well then, prepare to die at the hands of your own ignorance. No, they hacked my hacking! Okay, we're gonna send our crew in. Cloak. Alright, I took out one of their hacking. I couldn't hack their missiles in time, so we're gonna do that now. And we're gonna send more crew at him. Ow! Jeez! Oh my gosh. Okay. Take out those drones right now. Get out of here. Alright. Ow, we're taking too much damage. This is getting annoying. It's fine. We killed their crew, almost. Just kill this guy, please. Okay, yes. Yes, we killed their crew. Right as you finish off the hackers, a life pod detaches from the ship and spirals out into space, only for you to scoop it up and bring it on board. Inside, you could see the surviving slug quivering in fear. You pry open the life pod and the slug slides out slowly, hands in the air. Okay, I surrender. You fight well, too well. I'll give you anything and everything you want. Data, labor, scrap, and all I ask is you don't kill me. Fleet delayed by 2 jumps, a bunch of scrap and resources, and Kemi the slug who's good at everything. Well, you will be working on us. So, man the piloting, and let's send our crew back home. Alright, let's go. Oh, we got a map of the sector. That's cool. Let's go here. A large crystalline ship is floating in space. They hail. Aliens, how curious. We request your aid. We have men buried on a nearby planet and we must dig them out. We have a clone bay. Send a crew member to help. You do as you're asked and send a crew member down to the planet to assist. They discover a massive crystal excavation operation, and it quickly becomes clear this is a task that will take days, not hours. Pull your guy out. The crystalline captain contacts you urgently. What is the meaning of this? Had you no wish to aid us, you might simply have declined. But this is an insult. He turns his massive ship on yours and you prepare to fight for your life. Notoriety increase for the crystals. Make a repair, and board the weapons, hack the weapons. Dang it, I only sent one guy over. Alright, I hit their med bay. And we're gonna send more crew. Okay, nice. Come on. Kill these guys. Alright, I broke their crystal weapons. I'm breaking their mind control now. Alright, we're flooding their ship with mantis. Now let's kill them. Yes! You wonder why the Rockmen worship the crystals as gods when you can kill them with such ease. Huh. You receive a signal from a private relay on a nearby inhabited planet. Oh goodness, an alien vessel. I was wondering how long until I would see one now that we've left the homeworlds. Please, I am a collector of many artifacts, and I'm sure what is scrap to you is priceless to me. Turn him down. We can't do anything. Where do we go? We gotta be the exit beacon in 7 jumps. This beacon hosts a crystal transport. It's safe to bet the ship is most likely carrying some special tech. If you could kill its crew, their cargo will be yours. Demand the surrender of their goods. You prepare to secure their cargo by force. Yes, notoriety increase. I do not care. I need your weapons. Oh, we have people on our ship. That's nice. And a breach that I didn't notice. No matter. We'll hack those weapons. And board the weapons. Alright. Bomb their piloting. Alright, nice. And we hit their shield. Send more crew in. Kill the crystals. Very good. Kill these crystals. Oh, they blocked us in here. That's fine. Oh, they locked this guy in here, too. We got this guy. Alright, come on. This guy's about to die. And... dead. The crew is dead, leaving you with the ship. Its cargo is yours for the taking. Aboard is the special tech you expected, which you bring back to the ship. We got an elite crystal burst laser 2, which is basically a burst laser 2 that could pierce 2 shields. So that is really good. Now, let's teleport everyone back. Alright, I guess we'll go here. You've arrived at a seemingly ordinary beacon, but scans show a slip tunnel opening. Someone with an MV drive is jumping in nearby. It appears you aren't alone. A fellow multiverse traveler, this time a rebel, has already found their way to this beacon and is moving in on your location. Alright, time to board their weapons. We can't hack them yet because they have that defense drone, but it's fine. Let's take care of this annoying boarding drone. Okay, I took care of the boarding drone, but now I need to send in more crew over. Cloak! Sweet. Oh yeah, absolute destruction. Alright, send in more crew to help. Awesome. Let's go! Let's go! The MV Rebel has been defeated, and it seems to your luck a weapon was left behind in the wreckage. Maybe it'll make a good addition to your arsenal. We got an energy weapon, and energy weapons are ions that do hull damage. No system damage though, and that one shoots 3 shots. Now, let's go here. auto surveyor vessel is patrolling the nearby area, likely sent by the rebels to scout out the new crystal territory. Attack the ship. If we can get its black box, then we can download the data. Be prepared to engage the automated vessel. And the reason why I didn't use the blue option is because that just gets it for us for free. But I want scrap. I'm blowing up the ship. Alright, let's take out their drones and mind control. This automated ship has taken damage in combat. It will now proceed to escape. Do not cause further damage to this ship. Now that the surveyor has seen you, if it can get away, it'll report your location to the fleet. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, it's gonna jump. No! Shoot it! Damn it! Okay, bomb. No! They got away! Ah, fleet pursuit doubled for 1 jump. Damn it. We lose a jump, so now we have to be the exit beacon in 3 jumps. Oh, it's so annoying. Well, I'm sure we'll have to make up for it. It seems your reputation has caught up with you. Although there's an allied outpost near this beacon, they refuse to return any of your hails and seem to have gone into some sort of lockdown. Looks like you won't be getting any service out of them. Attack! How dare you. Alright, now, let's, they boarded us. Hack their weapons, board the weapons. Took out their med bay, and now let's send in more crew. Alright, our crew seems to be doing a good job in here. Alright, come on, and they're dead. While scrapping the crystal ship, you find one of their weapons still intact. You take it aboard and finish scrapping. Nice! That's what I like to see. Now, let's refresh people that need to be refreshed. Alright, might as well... Oh, but the exit beacon is actually in a nebula, so we won't have to worry about diving. We can just get out. Alright, let's go up here then. You arrive near what appears to be a crystalline research facility. A scientist quickly messages you. Ah, some more aliens. Please, I've heard so much about all the different races in this galaxy, and I'm really curious about your physiology. Would you let us run a few simple tests? Allow them to run tests on a crew member. No, how about use our backup DNA bank to send our crew's DNA? What is this? Full genetic and personal profiles stored digitally? I did not think this is possible. This will help our research immeasurably. Please take this in exchange for your help. And we got a piercing torch fire beam. Well, no thanks. How much does this sell for? 32. This, they all sell for a lot, so I won't be doing that. We're going to make as much jumps as we can. Let's go here. I'm gonna see if we can get the crystal unlock event. I'm gonna skip out on the bounty. Yep, this it is, the crystal unlock event. You've discovered a massive crystalline society, well furnished and protected. In the center is a small village surrounding a massive contraption. It looks like a gateway of some sort. Investigate the gateway. The contraption seems to resemble a much larger version of the Waystone, the device that the crystalline people used to seal off their old homeworlds. As you approach, a massive crystalline cruiser approaches, its weapons aiming straight at you. Uh-oh. A ceremoniously painted purple crystal stands before you, far taller than those in the background. I am Empress Dianish Kryl. You are a foreigner, and foreigners are unwelcome. The Federation has given us its aid, and for that we are grateful. But we are no longer in need of the Federation, and you need nothing of us. We shall negotiate terms. Negotiate what? The terms on which you leave this place. Your presence here is not sanctioned. I know people like you. Ambassador Ruin has told me the stories. You are barbarians, murderers. Renegades like you were the ones who first stole our home from us, and I refuse to allow such things to transpire again. I will satisfy whatever vain desires you might have to ensure you leave and never return. My people do not want you here. Wait, we did not come here to harm you. We are not as bad as you say. Oh, but you see, only by making such claims do you prove your intentions. Were you of true heart, you would have already left. But you persist. Persistence is a threat, and my people do not take kindly to threats. You try to protest further, but Dianesh will not listen. She waves, and her cruiser moves forth to strike you down. This doesn't necessarily have to end in bloodshed, but the crystals aren't going to listen easily. Let's make some repairs. And now, we're going to, again, hack the weapons and board the weapons. Okay. We're going to send in some mantis too. Hack! Alright, we'll bomb their teleporter and hit those shields. Oh yeah, 3 damage. Alright, and send in more. Alright, their lockdown is only hurting them, because their lockdown is blocking themselves from entering the room that I'm sabotaging. Ow, they hit my shields, what the hell. We'll hack those weapons of theirs. Hit their shields one more time. Okay, now for this unlock, we don't want to crew kill them. So let's just send everyone back. Alright. Bam! Hit their weapons again and caused a breach. Bam! The Crystal Cruiser and the crew on board are on their last breath. The ship's engines flare as it rocks back and forth, barely able to keep up with you any longer. Show them mercy. You power down your weapons. A little while later, the crystals do the same. Dianish appears on screen, breathing heavily with a long crack down her once smooth face. So you have chosen mercy. I must say I did not expect this. You land your ship nearby the city, guided by Dianish. The large crystalline being steps out of her battered cruiser and comes to face you. It seems I might have been misguided in my assumptions. You have my most sincere apologies for this aggression. I am an honorable woman, and I have disgraced myself by attacking you. I will not have this be. With ruin away, there is no one but myself to offer their services to you. Maybe when this is through, we could see if there is a place for my people amongst the Federation. Welcome aboard, Dianish, the Emperor herself. Now, Empress, I should say. Now, we're probably going to replace one of our crew. She's good at the shields. And who was our mantis on shields? Or did we even have anyone on shields? I don't think so. So I guess we'll replace our leech with Dianish. So what does she do? Dianish, the Empress. The stoic but loyal Empress of the crystalline people. Inherited crystal stat, reduced suffocation damage. Active ability, locks down the room. For the duration of the lockdown, all allied crew in the room have their ability cooldowns greatly reduced. Sweet. Movement speed is reduced to 0.8 times. Okay, not very nice. Max health is increased to 175. And allied crystal crew gain 1 extra ability charge back per jump. Nice. Well, glad to have you with us. Alright, everyone's refreshed and ready. So now, let's go to this crystalline store. I should say, yeah, crystalline store. A rotund crystalline being appears on the vid screen. Aliens, a grand opportunity. I am a collector of the strange artifacts you call scrap and would love to trade. I'm sorry, but I want to just buy stuff from you. Buy drone parts, fuel. Actually, we'll buy everything in the store. And we're going to sell everything. Sell Crystal Scatter, Crystal Burst 1, Energy Laser 2, sell everything. And fix up the ship. And now, let's see what I'm going to actually sell my bomb and switch to the Hermes missile. But we actually need more power, so let me power that up. Perfect. Alright. Let's go here. As you arrive at this beacon, you are stopped by a crystalline vessel. Stop! Who would cross the beacon of death must answer me these questions. 3, you are on the other side, he see. Okay. Ask me the questions. I am not afraid. I know exactly what this is. What is your name? Tell him your name. What is your quest to defeat the flagship? What is the name of the Grand Orchid Gardens? RT Locket. Right, off you go. I know exactly what this is. This is from Monty Python, I think. The crystals wave you past. As you leave, you find the wreckage of several ships who failed to test before you. You feel a little guilty about it, but you don't waste the opportunity and scrap those ships. Nice. Okay. Now, let's go to this location of the Cloner's bounty, which doesn't seem to be overtaken by the fleet. You're a bit taken aback to see a Federation bomber nearby. You frantically double-check your coordinates to make sure you're in the right place. While the ship approaches, something strikes you as peculiar. Its coloring is in the inverse of standard Federation livery. Hail the vessel. You catch chatter on the anomalous ship's comms. It's unusually formal compared to the messy jargon of the Federation you're used to. The captain returns the hail, saluting. Greetings, UFC. This is the UFSV Bobcat. We are unable to determine our location, and have lost all communications with the FGCS, nor have we been able to establish contact with any fellow UFOs. Before yourselves, we appear to be trapped in some sort of TDCS, and we would like to request assistance. What do any of those acronyms mean? The captain coughs. Say again, is this some kind of joke? You shake your head. With due respect, this is a significant infraction and bounds for a court-martial, sir. I recommend you consult your OUFHFAPAU to refresh yourself on Operation Protocol before attempting to communicate and assist us. Until you straighten yourself out, you are compromising us and we will refuse to communicate with someone who has forgotten basic protocol. Over. What protocol? UFPFTSOACAP. Noticing your blank stare, the captain sighs. United Federation Protocol for the safety of all citizens and personnel. It encompasses all customs, etiquette, and diplomatic courtesy that all enlisted Federation personnel are mandated and trained to memorize and follow. I assume you are Federation personnel, as you responded to our DSICOE, distress signal in case of emergency. That was broadcasting on our official United Federation channels. You did respond to our DSICOE, right? Over. Oh, like the no cloning laws? The what? Oh dear, it appears our engineer's theory that we've entered an alternate reality is correct. The Federation, your Federation, has prohibited cloning? But how then did you defeat the rebellion? The clone army was instrumental in our campaigns against the formation of the final dominion of the United Space during Operation FALTTR and the overthrow of Supreme Empress Knights. The captain crumples to the ground. This is just highly unpleasant. On the eve of my ascension to the Third Admiralty, to be sucked away and cast into this alternate hellscape where the rebellion remains alive, coffee isn't subsidized, and the ships don't even come with spacesuits. I can only reach the conclusion that if your Federation is this disorganized, that it must be doomed to fail. Get out of my way, barbarian. If your Federation is as compromised as I believe, then we will seek a more useful ally in this reality. Over. Attack the anomaly. The Federation ships already cut comms, so you order your crew to combat positions. Let's hope whatever this alternate Federation has to offer doesn't outmatch your guns. Well, we'll hack their weapons, and they have a very strange looking weapon. Send a missile into their shields. Nice. And send in more crew. Well, they have a clone bay, that's not good. Dang it, they shot my missile. Alright, should I send in Dianesh? I think so. Ah, hit their clone bay. What is this? What the? Intruders detected. Okay. This is a clone soldier. And they, what are they? 1.2 times combat damage. Last a lifetime of 1 minute. 0.7 damage from crew combat and 0.6 from fires. New neural chip allows learning combat skills at an incredible rate. Okay, well. We're going to send in Dianesh. And blow up those doors. Cloak again. Dang it! Does this have a 100% accuracy bonus or something? Jeez. Oh, they're killing Dianesh. No! Hack those weapons. Kill this clone soldier. Good. And killed my NG too. But we also killed this one. Nice. The Federation crews spend their final moments tending to their collapsing battle stations as the battle grinds to a halt. At least these guys probably have a clone backup or two back home. Contact the collector. Stranger, you've done most excellent work. If only I'd been there to see it. Now the weapon. Seems they had sort of a portable boarding pod launcher. There's clone data embedded in it. I'll probably reset it myself, as I suspect that's too much maintenance for you. Here's your copy, stranger. Pleasure doing business with you. We got a Federation military-grade clone breaching pod launcher. What does that do? Federation military-grade clone breaching pod launcher. Federation standard clone-capable breaching pod launcher. Deploys a cloning pod which will breach the enemy hull and spawn a clone soldier that will fight for you for 60 seconds. Takes 2 power, 15-second charge time, 100% accuracy bonus, so it always hits. It shoots once, does 1 hull damage, 1 system damage, 100% breach chance, and 15 crew damage. Okay, interesting. Now let's send our crew back. Oh, they blew up. And there's no Gibbs for some reason. It's weird. Alright. Let's go to the exit beacon. It has been captured by the rebels. You have found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. You must survive long enough to be able to jump to the next sector. We'll be hacking those weapons of theirs. Oh, nice. Excellent. They boarded back. Dodge their missile. Take their weapons again. Alright, jump to the Federation capital, Node 17. Let's go. Alright, continue, proceed to the Federation capital. Exit hyperspeed. You finally arrived at Node 17, the Federation capital. You've heard the stories of this conflict back in Universe O, the reality where the multiverse tech was discovered. Now you're about to take a part in it. Your actions here will either save or doom this reality. You scan your ID, but something appears wrong. A nearby Federation ship approaches, and you notice their weapons are online. You receive a hail from the ship. You've been on quite the escapade on your journey here. I'm afraid the Federation simply cannot support someone with so many bad marks on their record. If you want any shot at forgiveness, eliminating the flagship would be a good place to start. On that note, they cut comms. Wow, what jerks. So we can't request stuff at the start. We're gonna have to hit all of these repairs, Sylvan, and the base, maybe, if we want to recover. Yeah, let's refresh our crew. So it turns out our notoriety is too high that we can't get stuff at the beginning. Rather, at the end of the sector. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us, because we definitely could use some more ammunition. Now, let's go to the repair beacon. Please give us stuff. You jump into the system, noticing the repair station signal. Yes, we got some stuff. Now let's go here. It is an honor to serve the Federation. This is the last stand of our reality, and you are surely the last one capable of saving us. Anything you need, we will give you. The militiaman pounds their chests in a traditional unionist display of loyalty. Request a weapon. Okay, we got a preemptive flak, which basically just is a flak that... It's like the preemptive torch, but a flak, and it shoots a bajillion projectiles. Now let's go to Sylvan the Merchant and see what he has to say. Stranger, stranger, this is it, eh? Now, I'd never do this with anyone else. But I like you, stranger, and you have a lot of pressure on you right now. Have some scrap on the house. Now that's out of the way, care for a trade? Okay, let's see. We're selling the Federation cloning launcher, and we're selling our preemptive flak. Can't do much else. We have plenty of scrap though, which is nice. What is this? Oh, I know exactly what this is. A rebel fleet has gathered around the planet, with a rather largely populated Federation and metropolis built upon it. It appears the leader of the fleet, an overly rotund and almost egg-shaped man aboard an engineer vessel, is shouting at a crowd that has gathered in response. Listen to the rant. The engineer frantically gestures while he speaks. I've come to make an announcement. Colonel Hedge is a bitch-ass idiot. He slept with my wife. That's right, There's some fumbling with the mic, but the speech promptly resumes. Was this big? And I said, that's disgusting. So I'm making a call out to all of you. Hedge, Again, the mic cuts out momentarily. It's the size of this ship, except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what mine looks like. The crowd screams as a massive ASB cannon extends out of one of the nearby fleet ships. That's right, baby. He slept with my wife. So guess what? I'm gonna, sleep with this planet. The humongous ASB cannon fires, but the shot travels much higher, missing the planet and striking the moon instead, causing the giant rock to shatter as if it were made of glass. That's right. This is what you get. My super laser cannon. How do you like that, Hedge? I slept with the moon, you idiot. You have 23 minutes before I get bored of waiting and destroy this entire city. You will surrender yourself immediately. Now get out of my sight before I sleep with all of you too. The transmission ends. Take out the engineer vessel. You move in to attack the engineer ship. Unfortunately, the fleet is also firing upon you from a distance. Oh man, they have a defense drone? Whatever. Send in the crew. Oh, they sent a giant boarding drone into our clone bay. Alright, launch everything we have at them. Come on. Okay, I took out their drone control, which is nice. Now, we just need to hack, their weapons. Okay, cloak. ASB cloak. Ow, dang it, our crew won't be cloned because of our backup DNA, whatever. Okay, I'm sorry, because they broke my clone bay. Oh, we're not going to be able to cloak in time for this one, unless it misses. You know what, just kill them, please. Ow, just blow them up. I don't care anymore. Kill them. The engineer vessel has been defeated. Without their leader, the rebel fleet quickly becomes disorganized. Immediately after, a counterattack is led by the Federation, but the fleet will likely continue to linger for a while. You're met by the aforementioned Colonel Hedge, who extends his thanks. I have generally no idea what he was talking about. I don't even know who he is, but no matter. Let me see what I can do for you. Okay, now, we gotta fix everything on the ship if we want any shot at this. Let's go to this repair beacon. You jump into the system, noticing the repair station signal. And they give us some stuff. Great. Now fix. Okay. Now that our clone bay is fixed, our crew should respawn. Alright, let's install our upgrades while we wait. Onboard tech, breach sealant, extinguishers, let's get piloting. Piloting and doors. Piloting, logistical assistant. Weapons, performance upgrade 1. Just performance upgrade 1. We can't do much because we need to save our missiles. Unless, hold on, this is how many shots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots. I don't know, I'm trying to think. If we get our second performance upgrade, we'll be able to take out all of their weapons in time. I don't know though. That's a tough call, honestly. Let me think. Okay, yeah. For the first half of the fight, I'm going to use the missile. So we're gonna install the weapons, performance upgrade level 2 for 7 missiles. We only have 5 missiles left. Should it hopefully not be too bad. We're going to use our missile now. It only takes 10 seconds to charge, so it should be fine. Let's go to the base. Alright, here we go, guys. This is it. The Rebel flagship. If you are able to destroy this monstrosity, the Federation fleet will have a chance of surviving. There's no turning back. The flagship doesn't take long to notice you. It powers up its artilleries and approaches. Okay, we're not going to be boarding them because they have way too much crew, and we need to focus on the crew that's going to be boarding us. So yeah. We'll be hacking their shields. Come on, hit that. Nice, we took out their missiles. Okay, send everyone in here. Get Dianesh in here. Oh, they broke my O2. Angie, go fix that. Cloak the ion. Alright. Seems in order, everything's in order. Okay, hit their missiles. I'm using my missiles very sparingly. Okay, thankfully, their crew wasn't much of an issue for us because of obviously our boarding crew is very powerful. Now let's hack those shields. Okay. Alright, very nice. Oh, they did hit us though. We'll just have to kill the ace. Die, ace! We got him. We'll take out that beam drone too, or beam laser. Nice! Dodge all the ions. Hack again. Okay, we took out their mind control. Alright, cloak this. Excellent. We'll kill this one crew member. Dang it, still nothing. How much health does he have? I don't even know. Also, I just realized I didn't even get sensors for this entire run. That's crazy. Alright, this should finish him off. Boom, we got him. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, it finds a way to make an FTL jump. You have to keep up the assault. Alright, we don't need to refresh anybody. So let's switch from using our missile to our laser. Now, attack! You chase down the flagship and discover it is heavily damaged from the previous fight. Scans indicate it has redirected considerable power to its drones. Get ready for a fight. Okay. They've hacked our teleporter, which is amazing because we're not using it. Yeah, let's take care of these drones. Took out their missiles. Alright, I broke their shields. Power surge is incoming. Cloak! Alright. For this final sector, for the final fight, we're definitely going to need to kill all of their crew. So, we are going to do that so that we can take out their weapons. Okay, we killed all of their crew. It appears the ship is also equipped with an advanced AI system. Now that the crew is dead, it has taken control. You sense oxygen levels dropping on the flagship as well. Okay, it's fine. Now, we should probably board and take those weapons out. Okay, broke their hacking. Our crew is taking a beating from these drones. Took another hit, unfortunately. Alright. Okay, dead. Excellent work. Just as you finally gain the upper hand, they make another jump. So let's heal our crew. And by heal, I mean refresh them. Okay, our crew is fully healed. Let's upgrade the teleporter so we don't have to worry about a long cooldown. Now, with that out of the way, I say let's go fight the flagship, I guess. You're not certain how it's able to keep fighting with the amount of damage it has sustained. It looks like it's transferred power to defensive systems as well as some kind of super weapon. Be prepared. This is it. Okay, Yep, the crew is dead, so we're going to board those weapons and sabotage them. Okay, now, board the weapons. Okay, they're gonna send stuff at us. They've hit our shields, unfortunately. And are hacking, which is terrible. But it's fine because we can cloak. We'll auto-fire our weapons until their shields are down. Okay, we took out their cluster bomb missile. We're gonna send in another mantis. Okay, hold on. Actually, no, wait. We're gonna hack. We're gonna repair the hacking and send in the mantis. Ouch. No, they hit my teleporter. It's fine, whatever. Just as long as we get them in there. Okay, we're taking too many hits. Okay, we did hit them. This is a little problematic. We are taking a lot of damage. Hopefully our mantis could destroy this missile weapon. Oh my gosh, they cloaked. It's fine. Okay, nice. Mantis destroyed the missiles. Cloak this. Excellent. All their weapons are destroyed. Now we just gotta take out those shields that they're cloaking. Get out of here. Alright, caused a breach in their missiles. They shouldn't repair that now. Oh, they got their Zoltan shield back. Okay, switch on auto fire again and fire everything. Great. I'm not gonna waste time with repairing. I just want to kill these guys. Alright, we took out their shields. They cloaked again, unfortunately. They repair quite quickly, I noticed. Now, let's finish these guys off. Go on. Cloak. Excellent. Oops, did not mean to auto-fire. I guess now we might as well hack their shields and then move in for the kill. Alright, ready? Fire! Bam! We got him. Alright, we did it! We destroyed the Rebel flagship. Thanks to the valiant effort of the Gila monster. The multiverse flagship of this reality has been destroyed. The Rebel forces were weakened, and the Federation troops, along with reinforcements, successfully defeated the Rebel forces of this reality. Let's go! We did it! With a score of 5,486. This is the first time I played as the vanilla Mantis Cruiser, named the Gila Monster. So, with that out of the way, I can now take my list and cross off Mantis A. The next ship we're going to be playing as is the Crystal A Cruiser, which is called the Bravias. Yep, the Bravias. It is a pretty good ship, and I'll go over it in the next episode of FTL Multiverse Vanilla Voyages. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to leave a like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.